Good day, gamers! Welcome once again to another Facebook live show on Game Master Games Facebook page. I'm your host, Game Master Dave. Let's level up! First of all, I want to show you my cool t-shirt, Never Forget. What are those things? Hey. That's right. It's backwards though, right? Did you see the video? It's backwards. All right. Hey, just so you know, don't forget, you can chat with us live right here. I can answer questions right live right here on the Facebook page. The first thing I wanted to talk about is things that just happened. I just went to Dreamation. It was absolutely fantastic. Had a great time. It's a gaming convention in Morristown, New Jersey, that every February that is run by Double Exposure, and you can check out their website at dexposure.com. And I ran a whole bunch of different games there. Ginger and I are going to their DexCon convention in July. We're already sort of booked, and we got a few friends excited. And hey, Lorelai, nice to see you. So, oh. Ginger wanted to make sure she told me something. Okay, so but we played a whole bunch of games there, and I can't find my list of games. Isn't that awesome? There we go. So the first game that was super exciting there was hey Rich, good to see you too. Was Wingspan. I only had one table, could only hold 5 people, and it was the most popular game there at the convention probably. 12 people signed up for a 5 people slot in the first iteration I did of the game. Luckily, another gentleman had another copy, so I was able to. Hey, Bill, good to see you. I was able to run 2 boards of Wingspan, and most of the people I was teaching for the first time. It was great. We still had to turn away 2 people. I ran it again the following day, and we were able to run another 10 people through. It was a good time. Some of those people had played it the day before already. Great time. I ran a 6-player Dune, and for those of you that are familiar with it, the Bene Gesserit almost won, and the reason is because everybody else killed each other. And so, like, the Bene Gesserit had so few troops on the board, and they were almost ready to just, like, walk in and take nations. We had a lasgun shield explosion in one of the cities that took out 25 Emperor and Guild troops in the one combat. It was everybody was in awe and laughing. It was a good time. I played the Grizzled twice. I got a chance to, and I didn't fill the table, so I got a chance to actually play it. That was a good time. It's a very depressing game. Our friend Anna's like, I'm okay with never playing this game again. And so one of the guys at the table after the first game actually sort of felt the same way. Hey, Dwayne, good to see you. Hey, Lorelai. So he left. He didn't play in the second game because it's a World War I, crazy game. Then I played Baseball Highlights 2045. Very unique game. If you are a baseball fan, you got to try to play this with me at some point in the near future. Maybe I'll run it at Long Island Tabletop Gaming Expo on April 18th. So check for that maybe on the schedule. And then the highlight for me was running a D&D game. That was Baldur's Gate. I ran D&D Baldur's Gate. I have this funky idea that I'll continue to run it at all the conventions, so you can join me at DexCon. I'll continue to run it at future events continuously. So I'm going to have 5 players, and each time they might, you can come the next time, and maybe it's different players. I'm sorry. When I go the next time, maybe it's like completely different players playing the characters, even though the characters don't change, the players might. I had them fill out notebooks of like what happened in the first session. It was a lot of fun. It was very, very unique. So tonight's game that we're going to talk about, the first one we're going to talk about is Takenoko. I hope I said it right. I don't know if I did or not. But it is a beautiful game, and Ginger just taught me how to play. And we want to really thank Chris, who actually, this is the library's game. So if you're a Bethpage resident, you can take this game out of the Bethpage library, or you can come on our monthly game nights to check out Takenoko. Hey, Jake, good to see you. And they have it there so you can play it. And I'm just going to give you the quick rundown. We got a few new people that are joining us today for the first time, which is fantastic. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the game. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, lots of pastel colored pieces, colorful boards, colorful cards, and everything like that. And actually, it's really cool. Look at this on BoardGameGeek.com, rated 7.3, which is fantastic. We like to say anything over 6.5 is really good. It is, you may be hard to see, but its overall ranking out of like 30,000 games is number 250. Hey, George, good to see you. And family rated is number 43. So this is a really good game. 2 to 4 players, age 8+. Designers Antoine Bauza, artist Nicholas Fructos Pixel and Yui. I don't know how to say that. Publishers Bombix. It won the Golden Geek Award in 2012. I got Spectre Ops underneath it right there because Ginger and I are going to learn how to play that. Oh wow, Jake, that is so cool that he's running a Baldur's Gate campaign. I love it. Yes, it's an awesome setting. That's true. Going back to Takenoko, 45 minutes. Weight, 1.98. It's not a serious game, okay? So anything like over 3, like Twilight Imperium, would be a very, very serious game. I'll give you a quick rundown of just sort of like what you're doing. Ginger and I played this earlier, actually, and I posted it on BoardGameGeek.com at GMG Dave. And I lost here. You have to get 9 scoring cards out. Ginger got 9 scoring cards out first. And so, therefore, she got, the Emperor, I think, the 2 points. And we both had 44 points. Ginger won with 46. Hopefully I got that correct. So the objective is basically you want to grow some bamboo. There's some specialized pieces. You have a panda, a cute little panda. Hey, Charles, good to see you. Cute little panda that wants to eat. He wants to eat the bamboo. So that is what he's doing. And then you have a farmer that actually allows you to grow bamboo quite quickly as it moves around the table. These blue things are irrigation channels, and then this is the only starting piece that starts on the board. So it irrigates all of the land around it. So during your turn, you have this like little action card, and it's very, very easy. And like I said, we're not going to really play or show you, but during your turn, you have 2 actions, and you roll the die for weather. One of the weather die. Where is the weather die? Here's the weather die. And you roll the die for what weather it is during your turn. And each one of these things will give you like a different benefit for depending on what you roll. And then you do 2 actions. You either pick up 3 tiles off of this deck here. And so I could look at them and then I choose a tile and I can place it into the game board. Or I draw an irrigation channel and I can add it because in order to grow bamboo, everything's got to be irrigated. Or I can move the farmer, and when the farmer moves, he'll like move here and he'll grow the bamboo. You can add more pieces to the bamboo. We got lots of pieces that we can add over there. Or here is move the panda. If I move the panda, then the panda gets to like eat some of the bamboo, and then I take the bamboo back to my card like that. And then if I go here, I get to draw another goal. Another goal card. So I could take a new goal card. And you get to do 2 actions. So once I did that 1 action, then I can basically do another action. I've got another thing here. So we'll move the farmer and get a new gold card. That's basically it. Hey, Chris, good to see you. And so that's generally, you just keep going through the sequence of doing 2 actions each turn, trying to get your goals. So you see here, this one, I got this goal where the panda ate 2 green bamboo. And in this one, look, I set this one up. You can see here. Tiles have to be irrigated. That's that little water symbol. And it has to be played in the same pattern. See that? The pink and the green and the green. So I was able to score this card. Let's see what other kinds of cards. This one was hard. This was worth 8 points. At one point during the game, I had to have 4 stacks of green bamboo, just 3 high. This one, the panda had to eat 3 different types, or the panda eat 2 of the red, and that's it. It is a really fun game. Actually, I discovered that it's very chess-like, because where you move that panda could be critical. Where you move that farmer could be critical in order to score the cards that you need to score. And that is what was really cool. Thanks, Ginger. I did get off to a great start, and she was sure I was going to win. That first time I'm playing, trying to figure this out, but she was able to pull out pull out at the end and get that Emperor card. It was so funny that we were just tied. Like I said, that was so wild. So we had a lot of fun with Takenoko. I would highly recommend it. Maybe we'll also again have it at the LI Tabletop Gaming Expo on April 18th. Don't forget to check that out. So here's we've got our flyer for it. So that's April 18th, 2020. The website is LI Tabletop, and you can buy tickets now. We're booking GMs for board games, role-playing games, miniature games, and trading card games. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff that's super cool going on there too. Another game I wanted to talk about real quick that Ginger and I, we've had a lot of fun with this game. It is a storytelling game. It can be used, it's probably not a super young kids game, but there's not really any much strategy to it. It's completely storytelling. So just like Apples to Apples or other games, similar storytelling games, one person plays the Dark Overlord each turn. And then I've got 3 players sort of set up here. So what this Dark Overlord says is they start with a series of questions, and they might say something like, why was the princess taken out of the tower? And so then they point to somebody, and this person, it's sort of a stressful game. This person has to make up a story about the princess. Why was the princess taken out of the tower? And use one of these cards. So it's either like the possessed girl, the path, or the tiny guardian. And maybe this person will be like, well, the tiny guardian stole the princess, not me, Dark Overlord, right? And then can play a card like this, so plays the tiny guardian, tells a story, and then puts this card down here. So now so what they do is they pass the buck to this player, and now this player has to answer. And so it says, the tiny guardian was released. Was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and and so if you don't make up a good story, then the Dark Overlord will give you a withering look. And so, bang, there you go. This player got a withering look because they didn't react quick enough to the story. And if you get a second withering look, that's what the card looks like. And a third one means that you have lost that round. So you want to try to not get those. You want to be quick on your feet, but you have to use the cards. Like I said, I'm not trying to teach the game, just trying to give you a quick overview. That's Dark Overlord. I've had a lot of fun with it. Okay, so Ginger says it's rated 5.9 on BoardGameGeek.com. Well, we like to say any games rated under 6.5 are not that great. But the thing is that this game is not trying to be strategic. It is just a completely storytelling game. It is just for fun. So 5.9 for that, I don't think is that bad of a score, actually, for almost like a semi-little party game. So check it out. If you ever see it somewhere at a convention, please go check it out. So again, I've got our contacts and stuff like that. So there's my email. Send us some questions. This is on Game Master Games. You know what that is. Meetup, actually, I'm shutting down because it costs money and I don't get that much reaction from it. Here's some great stores on Long Island you can check out. There's other stores as well. There's Cosmic Comics in Baldwin, Legendary Realms in Lindenhurst, and Main Street Board Game Cafe in Huntington. Also, there's Ginger's website, Joyful Day Ceremony, so please check it out. She is a wedding officiant. There is the LI Tabletop for the convention. That's on April 18th. Twitch, I stream on there on LI Tabletop. I was just there on earlier, although I had some technical difficulties. I've got a bunch of videos on YouTube. There's my Patreon page. Twitter, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and also I stream on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming Dominions 5 shortly on Twitch. As long as we don't run into any more technical difficulties with my computer and Steam, because we're playing on Steam. Actually, in about 30 minutes from now or less, go to Twitch, GMG Dave, and you can follow me there. And what is Chris saying here? He's saying, can we just get a bunch of withering looks to hand out to people for bad puns? Yes, we can. Let's make a business card with a withering look on one side. That's a good idea, Chris. By the way, I'm really happy that some people are chatting and asking questions. I miss some of it because sometimes I get really busy hosting and stuff. Ginger is here supporting me, so I do appreciate Ginger responding to all those. But you can always ask me questions on Facebook Live. I'll be back here next week at 10 p.m. and I really appreciate you checking us out. Follow us or like us or hit that notification bell on all of our social media, and you won't miss what's going on. Send me questions at dave@gamemastergames.com. Sign up. It's still not too late to sign up to be a GM if you want to get in free to LI Tabletop on April 18th. And with that said, I, Dark Overlord Dave. What's that, honey? What is she talking about? With that said, give yourself 100 experience points. I really appreciate the new people that checked us out tonight. Thanks so much. And until we meet again, across from the gaming table, keep your dice dry, your rule books ready, and your meeples
strong. I, Dark Overlord.
Should I give her a withering look? No. She's awesome. Keep your meeples strong because they have got to do a lot of work. They got to grow all that bamboo. Have a great night. Thank you so much.